volant in like in today's video we will study about the physiological adaptation in volant organism. So the animal which inhabits the aerial environment, okay, are said to be a volant. Volant means flying adaptation, okay. That is, their adaptation is the changes in their structural, morphological or physiological animal behavior will be for the aerial mode of existence, okay. And these animals are known as a volant forms, okay. In this it will be included like some fishes, amphibians, reptiles, birds, total full like all birds, then mammals, except flightless bird. Some mammals flying mammals among vertebrates, and also in insects among in invertebrates will exhibits the volant adaptation. Okay, then in this the flight this um, um, the adaptation will be based on a type of flight, and there are two: active or through flight, that is seen in the involves a long sustained flight, okay, through the air, and it implies a power. A through flyers moves the wing with the varying degree of rapidity, okay. These are termed as a through flight, and it is seen in of birds, bats and insects, okay. Whereas the passive this passive flight involves or includes the organisms like passive flight or the gliding flight, okay. The animal that cannot fly for a long time, uh, okay, in the are termed as a gliding flight, okay. And the animals will be having they will just initially take a leap or jump from a high point to a lower level, okay, and just glide in a air with the help of the certain organs, okay. And it may be sometime covers the horizontal distance of many meters, while there is no involvement of locomotive force in this type, that is passive or the gliding uh, flight, okay. And there are no up and down of the muscular action, okay. So through wings are absent, and but they are made up of patagia, okay. For example, in the flying fish, flying frogs and all, dragons, okay. Some birds like flightless birds, okay. So these are all included in the passive or gliding flight. So now we will see what are the physiological adaptation. Students, please note, this is just the physiological adaptation what we are dealing with, okay. So physiological adaptation for the volant form is: first is the body weight. There should be, for the through flight, there should be reduction of a body weight. So what happens, the bones of the birds, especially we will concentrate on a through flight, that is on a birds only. So bones are hollow and air filled, that is, it is termed, this type of bones is termed as a pneumatic type, and most of the bones are reduced or absent or fused together, okay. The large pneumatic bone of the skeleton are responsible for reducing the body weight, okay. And it also offers the large surface area for attachment of the muscle. So this is the three important point that leads to the reduction of the body weight, okay. Then next point is the flight muscle. So in order to fly, wings should be having a flight muscle for the so birds possess three types of flight muscles: pectoralis major, pectoralis minor, and uh, coracobranchialis, okay. These are the three types of main muscles, okay. pectoralis major and coracobrachialis uh, will be like by their contractions they will serve to pull the wings downward, okay, and whereas pectoralis minor serves the pull the wings upward. Upward wings will lead to the downstroke, and downward wing is leads to the upstroke of the wings, okay. So this is the three important or main muscles which lead to the flight, okay, and these are attached to the keel or the sternum, having a keel, that is a skeletal part which provides surface area for the attachment of this flight muscles, okay. Then next is the, in order to volant this form, there should be energy for flight. So blood in this in birds basically is oxygenated twice during the respiration, due to which high rate of metabolism occurs. Plus birds are also provided with a larger amount of energy, which is essential for long and sustained flight, okay. The next point is the perching mechanism. During perching, what happens, the hind limbs well is well suited for the perching mechanism in birds, okay. And birds as it is also said to be a bipedal, that is they can fly plus they are adapted for the terrestrial life. So when a bird land on a perch, the bending of the legs exert a pull on a flexor tendons, which makes the toes flex automatically, and it provides a grip for the perch, okay. And perching is so efficient that the bird can sleep while sitting on a trees without any fear of falling. This is I know it is again a structural, but flexor tendon is one of the physiological adaptation is the one that's the internal, okay. So that's why I included this point. Then next is they are have provided with the broad sternum. The sternum is a broad and usually with the longitudinal ventral keel, okay. And this keel, K double E L, this keel is very important as it forms a surface area, a platform for the attachment of the flight muscles. Next important point is air sac. The birds bear additional respiratory air sac, which supplies more oxygen for rapid oxidation during the flight, okay. And this air sac will also help in providing the buoyancy during the flight, okay. Then next point is the sense organ in a birds. In this picture you can see the number of air sacs, okay. And then next point is the sense organs. In birds, the brain of bird is enlarged, and it is enlarged and having a optic lobes which perform a sharp vision, okay. This is about the sense organ. Next point is the development of patagia. This development of patagia is comes under the another type of flight, that is passive or the gliding type, okay. So what happens, the patagium is a fold of a skin which is present between the forelimbs and the hind limbs, okay. For example, in a flying lizards, that is in dragon, what happens, the patagium extends on the either side of the trunk, and it is supported by the 5th to 7th pair of long ribs. Then next is example is the flying gecko. Flying gecko is another example of flying lizard, in which what happens, there is a lateral expansion of patagium which extends along the side of the neck, body, tail, limbs, and between the toes. And there is also a flying snakes that will leap by the concave ventral side of the body. So this is are the different physiological adaptation that has been observed in a volant form, okay. Thank you.